How's it going, XR peeps? Hope you're having a pretty good evening. I am about to top my evening off really nicely. I'm going to hit Buffalo Wild Wings tonight and get me some, what is that, 50-cent hot wings or something like that? It's 50 cents a piece or so. And get me some good beer and hang out with some good friends and enjoy this nice little bump we have in the market. XRP's at about $1.38, just about $1.40. I mean, I guess they're thinking that Clarity Act's about to happen, or maybe some news on what's going on over in the Middle East. Who knows? All I know is I've got my strategy, right? I struck at about 128 and 129. I bought a couple little bags there just to top off my stack. And here we are at about 10 cents higher per coin. It's working so far, right? Now, we could go a little bit lower and go below $1 even, maybe. But that's about a 30% chance, maybe even lower at this point. But there's a greater chance we're going to swing back up. And it's coming, especially after that Clarity Act and a few other things that can happen, like, you know, the Fed chair being replaced in May. That's another big thing that's going to catapult the price here. And so for that reason, I stay excited. So when these catalysts occur one at a time, right? We're going to have the Clarity Act, a little more legislation, a new Fed chair, more printing. You know, there's a big old print coming, and the big beautiful bill that was passed last year. It's taking hold now, so you're going to start to feel more and more of an impact from that. Oil prices are going to come back down if this thing ends. There's so many catalysts, right? So when all this comes, buying on these dips and kind of going with some of those strategies works really well. So I'm not going to buy at 138. I know we could still go down to 120s again, and we go back into the 120s. I'll buy a little bit more there. So that's kind of the way I think. But I wanted to address a little bit of FUD that's been going on since I got into this space, all right? Ripple has been very open about the idea that you can use other blockchains with its RippleNet service. But why would you? XRP is the one that's got legal regulatory clarity, and it's a commodity now. They own the patents to the thing. It's an open network, so those of us who own coins, we own that part of the network, and it's an appreciable asset now. It's a commodity now. So why would they use anything else? But there's always some fudster that says, well, XRP Ripple doesn't have to use XRP. How moronic is that statement? And I hear it all the time. And it's always some moron when you go into their page, they're nobody, right? They don't have any followers. And if they do, they're all a bunch of bogus accounts. And it's usually a brand new account that just got set up for the simple purpose of coming into this comment section or the comment section of any XRP influencers, I guess, stream and saying something silly like that specific comment. Oh, but they could use any blockchain. A simple search answers your question for you, because guys like this